coming. I got clouds. I got all that fun stuff like that. But that's why we're doing it in the morning today. But today is the day. You can feel the temperatures kind of swinging here. We started in the 80s, but we got a nice cool breeze. I'm digging it. You're looking at Yarbo, guys. So this is Yarbo, the world's first and only 100% autonomous yard tool right here. This is me standing on the tow hitch, guys. Look at that. That's me standing on it. I weigh more than this thing, twice as much. Shows you how the power just gets dissipated around here. This thing's filthy, by the way, too. I'm gonna go power wash it, I think, when we're done. But it's supposed to be filthy. It's a multifunctional yard tool. Like, it's supposed to be filthy. This is not supposed to be that pristine mower sitting in your garage. So yeah, I got the Lawnmower Pro on today. We got 2 more days of the Pro pricing at yarbo.com. So 2 more days of that. I believe this unit right here is $550 off. So 2 days of the Pro pricing left. This is all our pre-orders for the Pro shipping here shortly. These are the Lawnmower Pros. We've already upgraded it from this. This is just a prototype. I see a comment on there. I can't. I'll get closer and read it in just a second. We're gonna go out and do a cut today. I do have the tow hitch hooked up on here. We're gonna go out and have a little bit of fun with the Yarbo. I did something fun out there. You guys got to see if you guys notice it though. We're gonna go take it over some hills, some big areas. I mean, because after all, that's what Yarbo's all about. It's all about people with multiple acres, big yards, that, you know, an acre plus that you need manicured. Not saying we don't do smaller yards. I mean, by all means, if you need a multifunctional yard tool, sometimes maybe you have some rugged terrain here, or maybe you love the towing capacity on a 3,500 pound towing capacity. Maybe you just want the snowblower. Maybe you got a super long driveway, and yeah, that's it. This thing converts to a snowblower as well. It's a modular design. If you're just familiar with Yarbo, it's not a. I see a lot of people all the time who's like, "What, are you too lazy to mow your yard?" It's not it at all. Everybody's different. Everybody's situation's different. With Yarbo, though, you get the multi-functionality. So you get the lawnmower. Fall, you get the leaf blower. Winter, you get the snow blower, all with one core. So this is our Yarbo core right here. All these come on, come off. We actually have 2 mower modules out now, too. We have the Pro and we have the M1. I believe the best price, I think the M1 right now, you can order it off Amazon. It's like $500 off there, so it's still on sale. And this one is, yeah, I'll give you guys a good look. You see the Yarbo Lawnmower Core. We got cameras so I can watch you guys while you guys are watching us. And then it runs off the RTK. So we got the RTK antennas. We got a Wi-Fi Halo antenna. You know, we got cameras on both sides of the Yarbo. This is the tow package on the back. This is the new one right here. Just improved all around. Connects to the body now, so the weight goes around. Less slippage. You're not going to get slipped because it used to have a quick hitch on there, so sometimes you could turn, you could jackknife it. This one, once it's on, baby. It's not going anywhere. I towed myself up and down hills the other day, so that was fun. So yeah, we're going to go out and do a cut. We're going to start doing a cut here just a minute. I wanted to get some more people on. I was able to, we moved the data center the other day, so I was able to get a few different areas mapped out. Mapping's kind of fun. It hasn't been fun because it was like 95 degrees outside. Like, that's not fun. But the whole concept of mapping with Yarbo is really cool. If you do have multiple acres, like, you can do sections. You know, it can cut up to 6.2, optimal 6.2 acres in a 24. That'd be awesome. A week, a 7-day period. So that's working multiple times on off. That's 2 cuts. It works best when you maintain, like any mower. When you maintain your grass, it works best. You start to let some things go. Obviously, it's going to work a little bit harder. 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period. About a 1/4 acre per charge, give or take, depending on how the grass in your yard looks, I guess. So yeah, about a 1/4 acre per charge. When it's working autonomously, you can set these parameters, and you'll set these parameters. They're automatically set in your phone, but you can tweak them a little bit. But we like to say, you know, that function in that 20 to 80% range. So when Yarbo's out working God, that breeze, so nice today. So nice today, folks. Compared to the 90s, I'll take it. But yeah, so it'll work between the 20 and 80 range. when it's working autonomously. That what I mean by that is when the battery hits 20%, it'll go back and recharge itself to 80% before it goes back out and finishes the job. So I feel like I'm in a 90s rap video with this angle I got set up. This is awesome, man. I feel like, yeah, like I'm in a rap video. Like, but yeah, so we're gonna go out and do a cut today. I've mapped out a couple different areas. I'm gonna flip these cameras around. Let me see who's on right now. Good morning. Hey, what's up? Good morning. It just comes up as fuzzy. I love that. Hey, good morning. Good morning, TikTok. It is a good morning. It's I mean, can you tell the energy's different when I am not sweating so bad? You can tell the energy's different. I'm gonna let somebody join real quick. I gotta go grab one thing that I left inside. Give me like 60 seconds. Time my 40-yard dash. I'll be right back. Okay, my 40-yard dash time was not fast. I'm coming. I'll let you know what I forgot here. I forgot my water. So the whole key to live streaming is talking, and if you don't have your water, you can't do it. So I had to run inside and grab it. I also like to start the day with electrolytes. Oh yeah, we got rain coming this way. It's supposed to start, but I will tell you what, the grass needs it. That's how you know you're getting old. My grass and garden, I'm like, that needs the rain. Definitely need the rain, and also a cool down is coming, which is going to be fantastic. I'm gonna flip these guys. We're gonna walk over to the, flip that one. Let me get TikTok. Flip that one. So now you guys can see the beautiful weeds and the Yarbo van. There's the Yarbo van. Yeah, guys, we're gonna come on over here. I'm gonna get it working autonomously in just a second, but I do not have this area in front of the sign mapped out. Look how dirty she is. Kind of makes me like a proud papa. It's supposed to get dirty. It's supposed to be out there. Once I can get it into an area here, then I can send it. Yeah, we definitely could use the rain. I did a couple cuts. And everywhere I cut, it's like scorched out here right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get it to go out now. Hold on one second. There we go. Get a good view of that tow hitch right there, right? Where do we want to go? All right, so I'm sending it out to an area right now. Hopefully I created a decent path. I tried to stay on the, now it's moving from this area over. I hope so. I know I created a good path. It might even connect to this area. So I did this area yesterday. So I mowed out here for a video yesterday, but we might do this again tomorrow. I kept it pretty long, but this is kind of more of a rugged area. We want to talk about that maybe tomorrow. We'll get into it. A lot of tree coverage, a lot of stuff like that. And I know the tree coverage at times can wreak havoc sometimes on the GPS, but there are fixes in the work, so that'll be something you guys be looking forward to pretty quick here. So this is where I cut the other day, and this tells you how dry it's been. It hasn't grown, and the grass is so dry, but that'll come back. But yeah, it's been dry. Even under the green right now, it's pretty gnarly. So when you get a Yarbo, you'll do similar things like this. You'll create areas, you'll create pathways. Have it go right along your sidewalk. You can have it go right along your driveway. all we're doing is trying to get out to an area that I have mapped out right now. So when you see the orange light blinking, that means it's working fully autonomous. Thanks for all the joining on TikTok. You guys are watching Yarbo, the world's first and only 100% modular yard tool, guys. I'm hoping my TikTok or my Wi-Fi signal stays strong. Chance just asked, what is that? This is a Yarbo. This is a fully autonomous robot lawnmower. Right now it's in the lawnmower module, but it switches up to a snowblower, a leaf blower, I'm really worried about. I don't want to lose my Wi-Fi on the. So yeah, it's going out to its location right now. Trying to get up here. Good. Still got a little Wi-Fi for the TikTok. So yeah, you can see the hills here. We've been doing the hills out here. This is where I cut the other day, and you can tell how dry it is. So we're looking forward to that rain. You can still see the lines, everything. But yeah, the rain, we need rain. It's been hot. It's been like 95. So I have it going out to another location right now. If you guys are commenting on YouTube or anything like that, I'll be over there just a few. Check it out. Trying to keep somewhat of a strong signal over here on the TikTok, guys. I should set up here, give you guys an aerial view of Yarbo in action. So we're gonna do a cut today over there. I'm gonna get closer in a minute. You see, I just wanna show you guys it going out to work. We're gonna do a cut today. I got a spiral cut going. I should have a spiral cut going if I did the area correctly. We're gonna do the boundary first. So we're gonna do the boundary first. I'm gonna do 2 passes on the boundary first. I believe a 3.1 inch cut. With the Lawnmower Pro here, you can cut from 4 down to 0.8 inches now versus 1.2 inches on the standard module. So it'll get you a little bit shorter cut. We beefed up the motors on the Pro as well. Instead of, now it was 150 watts, now we're up to 300 watts. Switched blades up too, so now we have two blades versus the 2-disc 5 blades. So there it goes. It's working fully autonomous now. I'm gonna get a little closer, guys. I'm gonna come down. Just trying to watch that Wi-Fi on the TikTok. Feel free to comment if you're on YouTube. Comment. I'll be checking them shortly. Facebook, go ahead and comment. Keep the conversation going. I always check those afterwards too, guys. So coming down the hill here. We got a lot of hills. We're working on a slope today, guys. Working on a slope both ways, so sideways and front and back, guys. We're gonna go uphill, downhill, sideways, all that fun stuff like that. I'm gonna try to keep the Wi-Fi on the YouTube right here, guys. So I'm gonna set up right here. You can watch Yarbo in action. I'll get a little closer when I can. Ugh. So I mapped out this is just one area yesterday I mapped out. Trying to map out some larger areas so you can see Yarbo working in action, you know, doing some larger areas in general. So it's working fully autonomous right now. I am not working fully autonomous right now. I'm in on this. Alex from South Georgia, what's up, man? Thanks for watching on YouTube. So yeah, I mapped out a crude area yesterday. Got enough Wi-Fi over here. I can get out here a little bit. We can watch the Yarbo go. I got a couple different areas out here today. Thanks for joining us, by the way. You're watching Yarbo. I'm Ryan, so if you guys got any questions, anything like that, feel free to ask. As long as they're not personal. So I have Yarbo doing a boundary of an area right now that I mapped off. And I purposely didn't make it like a square or anything like that. I wanted you guys to see how it follows boundaries. It's really, wow, it must be a big jet taking off. So that's really where Yarbo excels. You know, I was at the boundaries, on the turns. It kind of sets it apart from some of the other products out on the market. Also the fact that it can handle the rugged terrain. It's meant to handle like a rugged terrain. Thing's built like a tank. I mean, we got the tank tracks, we got all that fun stuff. So I have it doing 2 passes on the boundary. 2 passes on the boundary, and then it'll work. I do have it doing like a spiral cut. Hopefully the spiral cut, then you can do a parallel cut, spiral cut, checkerboard cut, or a diamond cut. Let me know where you guys are watching from, man. We're up here outside of Chicago. I could not ask for a better temperature out here right now. Like, it is great. Turn this around a little bit, guys. I'm gonna not try to make you dizzy. I'm trying to turn this around a little bit. Get a little bit more. So yeah, we're working our way around an area here, just doing the boundary setup. Andrew from Pennsylvania, hello. And thanks for joining us on YouTube, guys. This is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. We only have 2 more days left of the Pro prices. So if you have one, ooh, beautiful Monarch. If you have one in your cart, you're gonna wanna click on that really soon because we only have about 48 hours left of the Pro Premier pricing. And then it'll go to sticker pricing. So if you were looking to pull the trigger on a Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, now is the time to do it in the next 48 hours here before it not going to go away, but you're going to save yourself $550 on this. Or if you just need the module, that's on sale as well. So if you were looking to replace your if you were looking to replace your like standard, yeah, there's only 2 days left for the Lawnmower Pro. At this price. So at the $550 off. And this is all for pre-order. Try to get it coming back down the hill here. This is all available pre-order. You know I'm gonna fight this tripod again today, right? I'm going to win. Sorry, you guys gotta hang with me real quick. We're gonna get dizzy for just a second. Ah, all right. Just got so many things that get loose on there. Just from sitting there too. So yeah, here you go. You got your Yarbo Lawnmower Pro out. Move a little bit closer. I need a wide angle here, guys. That's what I need. Beautiful day out here though, no complaints at all. I got a nice breeze. We're doing a circle pattern cut here. So that means it starts on the outside, it's gonna work its way in on the inside. You could do like, depending on, like I got another square area mapped out there, I'd like a nice parallel cut. You can do, it's the best part about that too is just like switching up the cuts. That way sometimes you're coming across your yard one way, or you're coming just to keep your grass healthy. Also keep the wear and tear off. If you are always going the same way on your grass, you're gonna get wear and tear from the wheels of your mower, or in this case, maybe the tracks here too. And the tracks here are very gentle, you know, as far as tracks, but Yarbo is meant to be a big yard tool. So you definitely, it's got power. Got the capability of a 0-turn, smart turn, U-turn. What can you do if I have a fence? Well, I mow with a Yarbo at my house and I have a fence. Yeah, I mean, well, so two things you can do if you have a fence, okay? If it separates your yard. First of all, map out the fenced-in area. That's one area. And then from there, if you want to create a pathway, you can create a pathway as long as your gate's open. You can create a pathway to go out then to another area. And then you just connect, those two areas will be connected. You can mow them at the same time. You can set them out to go mow separately. But like I said, you need a pathway, so you'll be able to create that. After you create your areas, Yarbo gives you the option of creating a pathway. So that's what you want to do. In the wintertime, I do that because my Yarbo sits in my backyard and I'm fenced in. So I have to create a pathway out to my driveway. So it does go through a fence area. But it's fine once your pathways are created. And like I said, you can connect those two areas. You can either mow them at the same time. You can pick to mow them separately. Like I have all my areas connected, but I just put the option then into, like today, I was like, just go mow this area right here. Even though everything's connected, I'm like, just go mow this area. Wanted to come out, we're doing a live, so I was like, mow that. So yeah, I think the mowing and the pathways and the no-go zones and the dead zones and all that fun stuff like that is one of my favorite things to do. Obviously, it's a hassle if you would have to do that every day, and that's what you don't have to do. But I think it's kind of fun. I think it's kind of neat. You know, I like to map and see how accurate you can get. When you do map too, you can also extend the boundaries. You can shrink the boundaries. Like I said, you can set up no-go zones. You can set up dead zones. Also though, you don't even have to really, like once you've mapped everything out, with Yarbo's obstacle avoidance too, it'll create no-go zones. Yeah, we got a lot of updates coming. Obviously, we're working on the trimmer, the Pro right here, the tow mode feature. So look for a lot of that, a lot of GPS, a lot of new GPS stuff. As this technology evolves, you know, it's trying to get rid of, you know, it's like I said, I always tell people like this product's in like, not this product itself, this product's been around for a couple of years, but the whole autonomous mowing and the autonomous stuff like that has been around a long time, or not a long time, it's in infancy right now. So, what's up, Ken? You're late? Yeah, no, I don't want to hear it. Wow, 8 to 9 worth of logs dropped in my yard. Where are you putting all that stuff? I don't know about a Yarbo. I mean, that could help move some stuff, but man, sounds like you might need a Ram truck or something. You need something with a Hemi in it. It's a lot. You didn't miss much. I'm out mowing, fighting with this tripod, you know, the usual. It's a beautiful day out though. We got rain coming. You can see the clouds are starting to form, but it's definitely cooling things off. This is the first day I'm not drenched out here, so this is awesome. Yeah, we'll update on the Mower Pro as soon as possible. I don't know if Kathy's moderating this today. It's kind of like there was a dialogue yesterday. We were talking about the trimmer and like. So what Yarbo does, it kind of separates itself, is the fact that we like put our products in the hands of our users so they can test it out. It's all fun and games when there's an engineer and there's R&D and there's all that stuff like that. But it's really like getting it in the hands of people like you, like me, like to test it out and to give real world feedback. I know that was going on with the trimmer too. So it was like we had some users out there just giving real world feedback. I've been testing out the Pro. Other people have been testing out the Pro too. It's really good, man. I like the Pro. So I don't think there's a lot of tweaks and a lot of stuff like that. Just maybe making some things stronger, more durable. You know, like that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really good technology though, man. This Pro has been really good for me. So yeah. Was there a tree question? Somebody asked about tree coverage. There are updates. A lot of times, like a Yarbo, I mean, obviously the better placement you have on your data center, the better. The higher it up, the better signal you get. But when it comes to like tree coverage, like occasionally I'll get a dropout or something like that. But we are working on updates where Yarbo will be able to function. But yeah, right now, like, I mean, you could do the no-go zones around your trees. You know, if it would be a huge problem, but look for some updates in the near future. And I mean near future. We're already working on some stuff about like updating how long Yarbo functions without GPS until it gets a signal. All that fun stuff like that. And then even down the road, you know, as far as like a centralized data center type of thing versus the one that's mounted on your house, you know? Yeah, and remember that, like I said, with the tree coverage and stuff like that, if Yarbo is, you know, I like to, like people complain about stuff like that, but it's like, if Yarbo's having difficulty with all the technology and the engineering, just about anything out in the market's probably going to have a little bit of that difficulty. But the Yarbo's been working on solutions for those kind of issues for a while now. So yeah, look for some of the solutions with the tree cover. Yeah, some guys were talking about it yesterday, you know, the tree cover, you know, moving the data center up a little bit higher so it has a little bit better view. Trimming some of the trees up too so they're not as dense. That works too. So I'm doing a spiral pattern today, so we're working around an area. Yeah, 90% of your yard's covered in trees. Yeah, I mean, that solution's right around the corner for that. I mean, anyone's gonna have trouble with some of that. But where Yarbo would help in that situation is the fact that it's the durability of Yarbo, the obstacle avoidance of Yarbo. And then, yeah, if you have trees, that means you probably have a pretty rugged yard. And that's kind of what separates Yarbo away from some of the other competitor out there, the dedicated mowers, some of the dedicated autonomous mowers. I was looking at some spec differences on one this morning that's supposed to be released. I won't name it, but you know, the differences with the Yarbo is the fact that multifunctionality, the fact that it turns into a snowblower, lawnmower, leaf blower. No other mower on the market does that right now. We have the advanced RTK on here. You know, as far as like it separates itself when you're doing boundaries, you're doing all that stuff. And then the ruggedness. I mean, Yarbo's built like a tank on purpose. It's supposed to be a multifunctional yard tool. It's not supposed to be a lawnmower. It's supposed to be working on its own without you. Like, you know, like that's what it's supposed to be doing. So, so yeah, in the ruggedness with the Lawnmower Pro now, we've souped up the engine, the motors underneath, the blades, the obstacle avoidance, the rain sensors, so you name it. There are a lot of, oh, and the other one today had like a 16-inch cut. Yarbo gives you the big 20-inch deck on the front. The snow blowers, a 2-stage snow blower with 12-inch space with the auger, 24-inch width clearance. So you're not getting a machine that's going to sit on the shelf for 6 months out of the year. You're getting a machine, like I said, like, okay, maybe the Yarbo's not mowing today, but so what is it going to do? I don't know. Let's put a cart on the back of it. Let's tow some stuff. Let's move some rocks. Let's move some mulch around. Let's, you know, take the kids to the park. Who knows? You know, you can name it. So that's, I mean, that's what it's for. Yarbo's for people with like challenging yards, you know, just that kind of like big challenging yards with long driveways and, you know, like people that are going to use it year round. That's what we're looking at. So I'm sure there's some cheap RoboVacs you can mow your yard with out there, but I don't know. I wouldn't have a lot of faith in them. So yeah, we're doing a spiral pattern right now. I'll show you the shape I made later, guys. We're doing a spiral pattern right now. You see the grass is dry. We definitely need the rain. We're working uphill. That's uphill. Oh yeah, thanks for keeping the dialogue going, man. We really appreciate it. You know, we've got a great community. If you have any other questions, go to the Yarbo Facebook community. And then there might be some, like, we are starting up a, which we'll be launching shortly too, where you guys can come watch the Yarbo in action if you really want to before purchase. So if you guys want to do that, that's something we're going to be starting soon. I know we'll be doing some here in Chicago. We'll be doing some in New York. Because you really need to see the Yarbo in action. Now, the videos just do not do it justice. Just to see the size and the scope and the abilities. These do not do it any, you know, sometimes these videos, these lives, which I love doing, but I'm gonna have to get a drink of water in a second. Not that you guys all needed to know that, but somebody said, I assume the M1 and the Pro can be swapped out easily. Yeah, I mean, you're talking. So here's what I like to do when I swap out, swap things out though. I do like to power down the Yarbo. It's just like a computer. Remember the old days when you would like do something and be like, or you'd upload something or do something, be like, okay, power it down, start it back up. I like to do that. So the whole process of changing the module is about 15 seconds. I mean, it's a click, click, lift, boom, put a new one on. What I like to do though is shut it down, take the old module off, put the new module on, and then just because it's like cleaner on the software, and then so the whole process takes about a minute, you know, like just when you're changing out accessories, modules. Ken said, did I miss? I'm tardy. Did I miss any questions? Yeah, somebody was asking how they could get a hold of you, Ken. So I gave out your number, address, social security card, everything like that. Hope that's okay. I mean, it's all between friends here. So we're live on TikTok, YouTube, Yarbo.com. You're going to want to check out Yarbo.com as well. That's the only place you can find the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. I'd try to get a little bit closer, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose my TikTok, so I got to wait for the Yarbo to come to me. Which is bummer, because I want to walk these hills. But yeah, somebody was asking about, I mean, we 900 number. Somebody's asking, we got tree covers. We're surrounded by buildings and stuff like that. This part's pretty open. It isn't this is, whoa, what is that? Sorry. Some birds just yelled at me. I don't want to get crushed. So you can see the hill behind. That's actually, you see the slope right there. That's the hill right here. Yarbo's it's going up gradual hill right now, side to side hills. I am doing a circle pattern over here today. I think we're gonna do some, we're gonna try after this, because we got 2 more days, today and tomorrow with the Pro guys, where we're really trying to get that pre-order pricing out. Only available at yarbo.com. And then we'll switch some things up. We want to show you some of the other features too. We want to show you some of the object avoidance, object detection, some of those, some of the power. I'll show you what Yarbo can do with when it's wet. Can it climb hills still? We got all these hills here. So yeah, we'll be doing some of that stuff too. And then as we hit August, we'll definitely start showcasing maybe some of the blower. That'll be fun too. You guys need to see that in action. I'm looking forward to that at home. I really got to get out there and get it going. But I'm just happy it's not 95 degrees today. It feels so good. There's a breeze. It's about 80, 81, 82. Feels pretty good. I've not checked the pace of this cut. I got to see real quick. So we got about 30 minutes left on this cut, and then afterwards I'll move it to a different area so you guys can kind of get a different glimpse into things. We're doing a circle pattern here. So so what happens is we're starting at the outside, circle cut, 3-inch cut. I think I have an 8-inch overlap maybe, or 4-inch over here, I can't tell. Yeah, it'll be good to get the blower out. I'm actually looking forward to using it in my own yard. I don't have a tree. It's funny, in my backyard, you guys have seen it. I don't have a tree, but my neighbors all have trees. So it's like my yard just gets just covered with leaves and sticks and all that kind of fun stuff. Luckily, our village picks it up until I think let's say last week in November is the cut, maybe. That's right. Oh, sorry, I got to get back on the Wi-Fi here. I'm gonna back up a little bit, see if I can get a signal on TikTok, guys, or somebody messed with the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm doing spiral cut. Sorry. I said circular because I had kind of the shape I made, but I won't show you guys the shape until. Sorry, I got to back up and see if I can get a Wi-Fi signal on the TikTok. If not, I got to end that one quick. The Wi-Fi was good until it wasn't. So I'm backing up. Can't see anything. All right, I have to end TikTok for a minute until I get a signal. That's a bummer. I was flying through there too. Man, I thought I was doing pretty good there. Oh, I can get back on. I'll get closer, guys. So I have one phone that's only going off Wi-Fi. We're trying to remedy that situation. But it happens. You guys get a good aerial view of the property though, huh? So then we've all cut this. This is from last week. Look, we got some crabgrass going. I'm gonna have to map this out and get up here. We'll definitely cut here if you guys want to see some slopes. Oh my God, this is how dry it's been, guys. This is what I cut last Friday when I was doing the live. I did go shorter than I wanted to, but I just wanted to show you guys how short we could get it. Yeah, it's scored. I mean, we need rain, so rain's coming later. I got back up on TikTok, guys, so I have to imagine something was going on with the Wi-Fi. So yeah, we're gonna map out, I gotta map out some more areas. I told the building come clear up some of this stuff so it doesn't fall on my head. All right, coming back down the hill. We're back, we're back, we're back. I can zoom in with the TikTok though. You can't zoom in with the other one, which would be nice. Anyone else getting this? This is not my yard, but all this crabgrass. Oh, stuff's so invasive. What's your guys' regimen in the spring? Do you guys use the Scott's turf builder? Or what do you guys use on your lawn? You know, as far as, I think I need to find a new regimen as far as like what we're using. Where are you at, Yarbo? Oh, there we go. Like as far as like turf builder or what. I definitely got to get the fall one getting ready. Got my water. Yeah, if you guys are just joining us, I know I just came back on TikTok. I'm Ryan with Yarbo. We're out here watching Yarbo. It's doing a spiral cut right now on a funny shape that I've made here. Kind of zoomed in on TikTok here. Let me show you. Somebody said, can you map a circle and do a spiral cut? Yes, you can map any shape you want and do a spiral cut. I was trying to keep this as a surprise, but this is what I'm cutting right now. See, that's from me to you guys. Look at that. That's what we're cutting right now. Nice little heart-shaped spiral into the side of the hill. That way I'll show you guys over here. That way all the planes flying over that are taking off from O'Hare are gonna be able to see a nice little heart. It's my crude heart, or cruel heart like some people might say. So yeah, we're doing a circle pattern. You can map out whatever kind of shape you want, have some fun with the kids. Maybe you wanna say hi to mom who's flying over in an airplane. So I thought I was being clever. I wanted to have a little fun. It's a very crude heart, but I was like, you know what? All of those people who fly over while I'm doing this, flying over from O'Hare, maybe they'll get to see it. I don't know. I might make it a little bit bigger for like a Valentine's Day or something like that. But yeah, so I was feeling kind of saucy, so I made a spiral pattern out of a heart. So yeah, you can do a circle. You can do some square spiral patterns. You can do pretty much any shape you want. Keep it PG though, kids. Yeah, you want to surprise your wife for Valentine's Day? Just put a heart into the grass. I got to figure out, I could do football season's coming up. I guess I could do the shape of a football. I could do a Bears logo. I don't think I'm that talented with the mapping yet, though. Not with the way that heart looks. Ugh. See, yeah, I was trying to be clever. I was going to wait to the end and do a big reveal, but then that question popped up. So obviously somebody knew I was up to shenanigans. So yeah, it was 95. I was delirious yesterday, and I was out here mapping because we moved everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try a heart. But I had to use that little, there's a little, which I got to go get it. 1 second. There's a True Green flag that when they did this, I want to go get that before. I don't want to run it over. So like only things to watch out for, there's a big manhole cover. It's pretty full too, so there's some sticks out here, a lot of goose poop. That's mostly in the spring. So this is all, we go up here, it gets a little bit higher. I got some really steep ones over there. I don't know if I can get Wi-Fi though, but I want to get over there. I could show you guys that too. There's a big rock wall. I'm not going to mess with that. I don't want to come tumbling down there. That was me or the Yarbo. That is something where stick this over here. No one will know. So yeah, I thought I was being pretty clever there with a heart. Trying to get back onto YouTube, guys. Yeah, so you're looking at the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Only available at yarbo.com, guys and gals. We're doing a spiral shaped cut in the shape of a heart today because I'm just so filled with love. But you can tell after like 3 weeks, I was saying like the Lawnmower Pro here, which I love. It's an awesome piece of machinery, but you can tell after like 3 weeks, I'm like going, all right, let's talk about something else. Yarbo's got so many cool functions, the functionality, the multi-functionality. I'm not praying for snow, so yeah, I don't want to do a snowblower demonstration right now. Leaf blower maybe. I can tell there's gonna be a lot of leaves around here. But the good thing about the Pro too is like you could send the Pro out too to mulch the leaves. It feels like a good day, man. Like just the weather, no complaints. It's saying 82, but the breeze is making it, I guess feel like 81, but I can handle 81. A little turn there. I'm gonna have to give this baby a bath not after this cut, but after what I pulled it through yesterday. So give it a cut. Such a nice day. We're back. Yeah, we're back up on TikTok, I think. Yeah, we're back up. What's up, guys and gals? Friends, family, loved ones. So there you can see the spiral pattern taking shape. This is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. This is only available at yarbo.com right now for pre-order. I've been taking pre-order for a couple weeks. We only have 2 days left. In 2 days, the price is gonna go up substantially. So if you have not put in an order for the Pro yet, now's the time to do it. We still have our M1 available as well. Lawnmower, our standard Yarbo lawnmower, and also there's a bunch of those there's some on Amazon as well. So if you guys were interested in getting that and you need to start mowing immediately, that's the one to go. This is the Pro though. This is only available for pre-order. Manufacturing it right now. Pretty awesome. I wanted to show you guys this cut when we're done here. It looks pretty cool. I hope it's pretty cool. I need a good old-fashioned coupon code one of these days too, man. I need a good coupon code. You guys don't want a coupon code, do you? Nobody wants to save money. Can't do a coupon code on this one right now because it's $550 off at Yarbo.com. So that's as big a coupon code as you're going to get today, just with the pre-order pricing. Pre-order pricing is not the easiest thing to say. Got to be honest with you. I should have made the heart the other way, and then I could have gone on top of the hill and got a good view. But yeah, we're going up and down slopes here, working an area over here. Gonna be on here for a while. Got a little time left. This is all areas I mapped out yesterday. I think maybe tomorrow, since it's the last day of the Pro, I'll map out maybe a little bit of a rugged type area so you guys can kind of get a view on that. Try to keeping up with the comments, guys. I'm actually just so chill out here because the weather is just so nice. Somebody asked, where's the drone? Actually, yesterday I'm filming, one flew over my head, which I'm a 48-year-old man, so the last thing I want anyone to see is the top of my head. It's getting thin up there. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I do have a drone inside. My friend Kathy left it for me last week with Yarbo. I have yet to use it. I got to try it out. I'm gonna try that out here. I don't know. Maybe later if I can get a good aerial view. I got some other work I got to take care of today that keep me busy. But yeah, I was like, I've been looking to learn how to fly drones and stuff. So, but yeah, that was weird. One like buzzed right over me yesterday, which I can only assume it was either a spy from another robotic company, or the FBI finally caught up with me after years and years of hiding my face on television. They finally found me. That was the perfect disguise to hide from the FBI, was to be in plain sight, like so. So all the years I just spent on television and doing all that fun stuff, they'll never catch me. Oh, is this guy coming down here or what? Oh, sorry. This road I've never ever seen one person on. Somebody's coming. Like literally, there's never ever been anybody on this road. And as soon as I'm doing a live, somebody comes down it. Oh, Ken's got some referrals. He's handing out them referrals. Be careful. Still got to find Ken something for doing that round table one of these days. But then like Scott Graham, well, Scott's got all the fun toys anyways. So yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, we have Product Pioneer users out there. And these are people with big yards, some difficult cuts. And these are the people that put our products through the test. You can have all the engineers in the world, you can have all of that fun stuff, but if you're not putting this through practical daily usage, that's what we try to do at Yarbo. We try to, like have those guys out there. So we got, they were the ones just recently putting the trimmers through the test, putting the Lawnmower Pros through the test. Like, because at the end of the day, we want to put out the best product possible. And the feedback that we get from those people is, invaluable, whatever. Like, it's just amazing to get that kind of feedback, real world feedback from people that have the yards that we want Yarbo to be cutting and Yarbo to be out doing that stuff. So that's why really joining some of these online communities. Don't listen to the hate. And I get it. I mean, the biggest thing people have a lot of times with some of this stuff like that is the fact that it is a newer technology, okay? So like anything, there's going to be learning curves for the users too. You're going to have to figure out, okay, where does it make the most sense to put my data center? Like, where's the best place for that? Where is, like, where should I set no-go zones versus obstacle avoidance? Where, like, what's the best cut for my lawn? What, there's all these like learning curves. Where the best, I mean, I've moved my Yarbo, like, I moved the ones here at the office multiple times, but even at home, different seasons, different things like that. So reinstall my docking station, not a huge deal. My data center stayed kind of at the same location. It's working fine for me. Ooh, we turned around this way now. I wonder if this will look like what I wanted it to look like. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the learning curve, I always like to tell people, if a guy like me can do this, you guys can do it. Look at that. Look what I'm making here. This is what I'm doing with the lawnmower, guys. Look at that. I think it's cool. I mean, it's not the most symmetrical heart I've ever seen, but it's kind of cool. It works. It's something different, right? So we got like 10 minutes left on this cut. About 600 square feet left. We're 83.2% done. GPS, all that stuff's been fine. Man, Ken, that's getting good questions your way, man. It's almost lunchtime. What? Let me say they want to see me climb trees. Climbing the trees is not hard. It's these days getting out of the trees is like, it's kind of like heights these days, man. I'm not like, it's the falling thing that I'm like, I don't know. I used to, like when I was younger, I didn't have a huge problem with it, but like I got stuck a few years back for work stuff. It was like, they put me, so I had to go up to the top of the Space Needle. I had to go up to the top of the Empire State Building, 30 Rock, a couple other buildings in New York City, and a couple other different places in the country. And I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be up here. The view's spectacular, man, but I don't like it. Like, I get that spine chill. I'm like, this is not cool. So we're almost done with this cut. Yeah, I do got to see if I can get an aerial view of it, though. I don't know. I might be able to see it from a different angle. I can only see half of the spiral right now. I would get a little closer, but we got, I'm having a Wi-Fi issue. Not with the Yarbo, but with the, I was wondering how it's going to maneuver around the middle of this heart now that it's, we're kind of, the area is a little bit smaller here. So now it has to cut around here. So yeah, you can make patterns. You can do fun stuff like that if it gets you. Whatever keeps you entertained, that's what I always say, right? Whatever keeps you entertained. I think Kathy had to leave for a meeting, so if your questions don't get answered in a... I brought lunch today, but I kind of want to go get something for lunch. Does that sound bad? I'm like craving some, been craving some like burgers or tacos or something, but stuff I shouldn't eat. So I really shouldn't eat it. Maybe I'll. But last night, I mean, last 2 nights, I had chicken and rice for dinner. So I'm trying to stay svelte, but it's, we're getting into the fall too. Like I know we're just into summer too, but I mean, once we get into fall, then that's when I start eating a little bit heartier, making chili, doing all that fun stuff. So yeah, we're almost done with this cut. It's kind of late. It's in the center right now. I don't know if I can get a good view on it without losing TikTok quick. There's my water bottle. Yep, there it goes. I lost the Wi-Fi already on TikTok. I'm gonna go up the hill though. Maybe we'll be able to see. Maybe we'll be able to see. I don't want to run into a pole here. Watch out, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to aerial see where I what I cut. No, it's not gonna work, is it? Trying to get like an angle where we can see at least a little bit of shape of the heart. At least a little bit. I was like, can I reach for the sky maybe? I don't know. There we go. So we cut the shape of a heart. Trying to see if we can see it. I guess you could kind of, I mean, we're coming around here and coming around here. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to see it. I'm gonna definitely have to check that out with the drone though. Yeah. So I just did the, let me see, I think it might be done with its job right now. I don't want to send it back to the charger yet. I forget which one this is. Oh. So now it's going to go back to the docking station. But I might send it to a different area. Oh, it's going to do a pass on the boundary quick. Look at that. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? That's what we just cut here. I think it's pretty good. Is it goofy? Yeah. Is it silly? Yeah. Will it win points with the wife? I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, so if you do a heart, yeah, spiral pattern. I think it'll look pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get, I'll have to get the drone out later and check it out. But I've never flown a drone, so. Thanks for joining us. What's up, TikTok, man? I'll do an exclusive TikTok one of the pretty soon. I feel like I ignore you guys a little bit too much. So we're gonna do a pass of the boundary real quick. Keep it nice, and I really want to get up on that hill. Guy that came down here waited in his car for like 30 minutes before he went in, or 20 minutes. So yeah, this is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, only available at yarbo.com. It's only available for like pre-order pricing for 2 more days. So the Pro, 2 more days, and then the sticker price is gonna go way up. So yeah, so if you do have it in your cart or you're looking to pull the trigger on a Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, now is the time to get it done. I'm gonna pick up my water bottle so I can follow the Yarbo. Excuse me. Woo! I need water. Forgive the shakiness. Let me set this down. Let me try not to drink water, like move the tripod all around like I would. Like I would. So yeah, we got some rain coming here shortly. I can see the clouds already forming. But it's cooling things down, I will say that. It's nice and cool out here. Yarbo's just finishing up with the boundary. Let's see, I wish I could get the Facebook guys, but if you guys are commenting on Facebook, let me know. Craig's usually holding down fort there. I wish I could see it live, but this will be back on later. We'll be back up and going later. Bang. Yeah, you can see the modules right there off to the side. If you guys are watching on like Yarbo.com right there, you can see the modules up there. There's the Pro. The Pro module itself there, it looks like. So we're just doing the boundary. I don't know if I think I might have 2 passes on the boundary. I'm not quite sure. You can see where the heart it's tougher to see this way though. I'm trying to get like an angle where we can make some sense out of it. And the only angle I'm gonna be getting is on top of that tree. And I definitely don't wanna do that. Let me raise it up a little bit. I don't know, no, can't see, I don't know. Can't see up that high. There is a hill behind me, but the problem is it's littered with trees, and so it's very difficult to see. But you have to trust me. I'll be like, it's the best heart. So yeah, that cut took just about an hour for a spiral cut in a heart shape. I do have some other areas mapped out as well. I don't know if we'll get over to those today. Man, throat's getting there. I'm not sick, trust me. I think we're done with this cut. I gotta check my, I don't want it to go back to the, all right, let's do it. Let's follow it. So this is what happens when, we got time. So when Yarbo's done, it'll automatically go back to its docking station. I might not follow it all the way back here, but these are the paths. So there's your heart. You can see part of it. Man, it's so, there's the other half too. I really wish you guys could get a better angle on this without losing. We did a spiral pattern. There you go. There you go. Now all right, maybe you can see a little bit better right there. I'm gonna raise this up so you guys can maybe get a good view here. Good view of the heart that I cut. So now all the planes flying over from O'Hare will know we love you. So now I have Yarbo going back to its docking station. This is like how when we first came out here, So you can see it's working fully autonomous. Orange lights flashing, letting everyone know, hey, we're out here working. I wish I could give you guys kind of a size comparison, but I mean, you can see these are standard sidewalk blocks here. I haven't. Kathy and I shot a bunch of video last week of the Yarbo going over these cobblestones. So we showed a bunch of video of it going over these cobblestones, the Pro. I'm gonna have to park this and power wash it though. Look, it's filthy. But we do have some rain coming, so I haven't seen how much yet. Got some young kids out here working, power washing. So here's how I connected though. I connected the dot, like I connected a path to that area to this area here. So that was the path I connected over there. So I got some time. I'm gonna end this recharge real quick, guys. I'm gonna just end the recharge. Not that I didn't want to do a recharge, but I just want to try to see where we're at here. Want to see how this plan goes here. Perfect. So I've switched it up now to a different area. See how quick that was? You just switch it up to a different area. I like to name them fun things. Like this one's, I got a parallel cut going. I like this one I call front shade, just because there's shade, not because it's throwing shade or anything like that. But yeah, we got a front shade. This area I have done no go zones actually. But I did map around these trees right here, so I created my own no-go zone. But I did not map around the fire hydrant because I like to see it maneuver around the fire hydrant. We're gonna do a couple laps around the border. The map will be a little crude. This is all new. You got the grass is pretty high here. You can see next to my shoe here. Got a lot of crabgrass, a lot of fun stuff like that. Figured we'd stay out a little bit longer because it's gonna rain, and I don't want to be. I'd much rather be out here now than get stuck here after it starts. If it starts raining, I'm going in. You seeing these clouds coming? I can follow it around a little bit better over here though, because I got Wi-Fi, guys, so I don't have to lose it. All boundaries that I've set up. Keep the questions coming. I can't monitor all of them on YouTube right now, just because I'm holding a tripod and water, and I want to give you guys a closer look at the Pro here. Only available at yarbo.com. If it misses grass like that, that's because I didn't map that area. Now I have it coming to overlap. It's just doing the area that I mapped out, so it's not going to be a perfect anything. But here I tried to overlap the sidewalks a little bit. You can see the grass is pretty dry. So yeah, 2 more days left to pre-order the Pro, guys. That's it. 2 more days to pre-order it, and then prices go up. So if you were on the fence, if you're in the community, and you need to pull that trigger, now's the time to do it. You can just follow the links right on the side there. Sometimes when I see my map, like it was like 90 degrees. I was like, why did I swerve there? Why did I do this there? But yeah, we're working fully autonomous. I got the tow hitch on the back. Yarbo's not to be confused with the other autonomous lawnmowers out there. Yarbo's not just an autonomous lawnmower. It's snow blower, leaf blower. You can put, we got the trimmer coming on the back hitch here. You can tow up to 3,500 pounds. You can hook spreaders up there. You can hook dethatchers, aerators, yard sweepers, wagons, pull carts. So yeah, we're just doing the boundary right now of the area I mapped out. We're doing the boundary, and we're gonna come back around. I think I have it doing 2 passes of the boundary. As some people will say, I have boundary issues, so you can see it's a little bit curvy. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna set my water down over here so I don't have to hold it and pinch my fingers anymore. Yeah, rain's coming. We're gonna get it for sure, but you can tell by the yards we need it. Set this down real quick. You guys can watch it. A little bit closer. As somebody on YouTube said, looks like the grass needs irrigation more than mowing. I don't think they're watering it over there, I'll tell you what, but Mother Nature's gonna take care of that in about, I don't know, I'd say 30 minutes. But yeah, we definitely need some water. I mean, we just had like a month stretch where even my garden, everything's like just going, dude, enough is enough. It's like, I feel like that too. So we finally got a good stretch coming up where it's gonna be in the 70s. So I'm looking forward to that. Yarbo's maneuvering around this tree. It sees it. That's where we started the boundaries though. So we're gonna do 2 laps around the boundaries. Ken, did you get those logs moved yet or no? I'd come over and help, but you see, it's like, I'm just kidding. I'll get a note from my doctor. Can't make it. Can't do it. Oh. I saw Fuzzy say that on it. Yeah, no question is a dumb question. Keep the dialogue going, folks. I mean, ask questions. I have tons of questions on this. You know, there's some of the stuff you guys have been talking about that I'm like going, okay, I better research that. Or, you know, I am not a technical guy. That's not my thing. I'm not ever going to be technical savvy. I can work my way around a computer. I can work my way around a phone. Obviously, I'm able to control this robot and this lawnmower. But that's not my interest. I'm more of an artistic type of brain. That's more my thing. You know, I like to obviously host things, and I like to do stuff like that. I'm just not I'm not a tech guy for the most part. You know, I mean, I'll save that for the kids. I do use AI for a lot of stuff now. You know, but just to help me out in certain tasks or things like that. If I do need to write something, or if I do need to do that, I do rely on like some AI for stuff like that. And I think you'll start to see that more implemented into some of these robotic lawnmowers and you know, stuff like that as well. Yeah, don't go out and do that when it's hot, Ken. Just make sure it cools down. I told you last year, my dad who's, well, I guess he would have been 71 maybe last year, 72, almost 72. But yeah, he came over and helped me lay concrete. And oh my God, I thought he was, at the end, I finished up the concrete, got everything cleaned up, and I go and he's literally laying in my front yard. I was like, oh my God, my dad's done. But he just didn't drink enough water. It was like 90 degrees. It was like not. I'm like, Dad, man, gotta hydrate, buddy. But he was okay. Pumped some electrolytes into him. He was fine. So yeah, you can see it's coming. I don't know how much time I got out here as far as like the, but we definitely need the rain. So I'm really excited about it. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is what we got coming here in a couple minutes, folks. Look at big storms coming if you're outside of Chicago, like I am right now. The rain is coming. These are big. Let me zoom out here. It's already hitting Wisconsin, I see, guys. Oh yeah, Michigan's gonna get crushed. Like southern Michigan looks like it's gonna get crushed. And then it should carry on over that way, so be careful. A couple of bumps behind it too. But yeah, we got some storms coming right there. Well, that looks fun. Looks like the major stuff's a little south of us, like Peoria, Springfield, stuff like that, guys. So you guys are getting hit right now. And then some stuff up towards Appleton. So be ready, Wisconsin. Be ready, Illinois, and be ready, Michigan, man. We got storms coming. Like you said, the grass definitely needs it. But check those sump pumps. Hoping to get done with this cut before. Oh, Kathy's back. Let's stop talking about her birthday, guys. All the presents we're going to get her. Yeah, everybody stop talking about all the stuff we were going to buy Kathy for her birthday this year. Kathy, you missed my heart-shaped cut, but I couldn't get a good view of it. And then I looked at the weather and some major storms are about ready to blow through. So we have some time. We're trying to finish the second cut here. This grass is a little bit longer. So yeah, we drove over autonomously from that area over here to over here. I do not have the hydrant as a no-go zone, so we're gonna do some obstacle avoidance around there. And then yeah, we're doing a parallel cut, I believe. I mapped a lot of things out yesterday, so some of these cuts I have to wait and see what I did. So yeah, it's been good active conversation. Ken Leonard's trying to recruit me to come lift logs up in his backyard. So I have to check. We're still live on TikTok here, guys. Sorry, TikTok. You're watching the Yarbo go. I know I'm not as engaged over here. I wish I could be. We're just trying to beat the storm. It's a big one coming. So yeah, Wisconsin, you said you just got some of that. That blew through. It's coming through Illinois here shortly, and then watch out, Michigan. Hopefully it doesn't pick up too much steam over the lake. Now I sound like Tom Skilling over here. I don't know if you guys know Tom Skilling, but he's like our legend here outside of Chicago when it comes to weather. So yeah, good timing. We'll probably run till a little bit afternoon here. Now that we're going, we got a cut going here. Unless it starts raining, then I'm gonna run inside and hide and duck. Kathy's gonna help with the logs. She might just multitask it to me though, and be like, hey, Ryan, I'm passing this off on you. Could you take care of these logs for me? The only logs I can lift now are those Lincoln logs when my kids leave them all over the floor. It tells you how different brains are. Like, I love my kids, but it's like Lincoln logs. Here's me as a almost 50-year-old man laying on the floor playing with their Lincoln logs while they're playing with my iPad. Cutting away over here in Ohio. Hey, yeah, we got storms coming through Illinois. You might have them coming later on through Indiana and then into Ohio. I don't know, depending on if they're moving north or not. It's getting a little eerie out here. It's getting gray. It's getting, the wind's kicking in. Yeah, thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. We're zipping through the week. Got the weekend coming up shortly. Feels like the week has just gone by pretty quick. Time flies when you're having fun out live hosting, right? So like I said, I did not put this as a no-go zone here. It's working off in two different sections, so it's going to work over in that section, then off this one. I can get a little closer. I don't know why I'm standing so far away. I just set my water bottle, and that's kind of where I was living. Isn't that the most Christmassy fire hydrant you've ever seen? It just screams. I'm like, this is like a Christmas fire hydrant. I'm going to start calling it Rudolph. I think we'll call it Rudolph the fire hydrant. Well, actually, the nose should be red then, and then, so maybe something else. I don't know. Got a little elf vibe going to it. Not quite sure. But yeah, just realized. So yeah, this is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Only available at yarbo.com, folks. That fire hydrant does scream, I need googly eyes. I'm gonna have to go to like craft store or something and get it some googly eyes. Yeah, it's really an odd looking fire hydrant too. We got the tow hitch on the back. I'm gonna give Yarbo a bath after this, I think. See if it sees me, I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, we're working over here. You can tell under the tree how like nice the grass is. But yeah, you get over there, everything's dry. So the rain's really gonna help for the next 2 days. Like I said, I mowed this the other day. I went a little lower than what I wanted to, but I wanted to show how low like the Pro could kind of go down. But man, it's scorched earth right now. We definitely need water, we need rain. I'm getting kind of hungry too. I forgot what I packed for lunch today. Try to Yeah, I might have to call it quits in a few, depending on how much rain, trying to get over here. Yeah, somebody at Biff asked if it's necessary to place trees as no-go zones, or can the bumper be used as well? Well, You can do no-go zones for a plethora of reasons. You can get kind of tighter areas. Also, then you don't risk the tree coverage blocking any satellite views, because these are some massive trees, massive leaves. But also, yeah, you can set up different bypasses too. You can have a moderate bypass. You can have it gentle touch, where it will bump up against things. You can do that as well. So it's kind of up to you. I will say, if you do like the gentle touch on stuff, just make sure not to do it on trees like that have low-hanging branches. You just want to watch out for your antennas when you're going underneath stuff. You got your RTK antennas, which are pretty strong there, but you got your Wi-Fi halo antenna. And if you do go under gentle touch and like a tree like this, maybe you risk snapping or bending or anything like that. I think the rain's gonna hit pretty shortly. Oh, I just got wet. Yeah, look at what it's saying. We got some rain coming right now. Might be the rest of the day. So, got a few minutes. I'm gonna stay out. Here's what's coming my way right there. Yay. But the yards really need it. I mean, it's part of the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to get rained on though. It is part of the cycle. It's part of all that stuff like that. I might have to pause this one, guys, because it is coming. Got it going right there. All right, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna leave the Yarbo out though, because it needs to get wet here. I need it rinsed off. I can come back out. This is the good thing too. I don't know what I have the rain sensor set right now on this. It did stop yesterday when it was like it sensed the power washing thing. I'm gonna leave the Yarbo out though right here because I want it to get wet. And then I'm gonna come back and I can finish this job in a little bit. You see how it started? We got rain coming. You can see the Yarbo. But yeah. I'm gonna need to power wash this later anyway, so I'm gonna leave it right over here. Right there. Yeah. I'm just gonna pause it. I'm not gonna end that one. We're just gonna pause it. And then I'm gonna, while I'm getting wet here, guys, we're gonna flip back over. Flip back over. So I can go hide under. Well, look at the hair. It looks good, right? Come on. I need a haircut, by the way. I got to go get one. I know it. You know it. We all know it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna hide here under this thing and say goodbye to you. If you guys have any questions, last minute questions, I wanted to talk to you guys about the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. That is still only available at yarbo.com. And, oh yeah, here it comes. So that's only available at yarbo.com. And, all right, change some things up here. Change some things up, you guys. Not the best view of me. That's way down there. Yeah, not the best view of me. Let me come down here, talk to you guys real quick. I'll get on your level. Look at the hair. You can tell the storm's coming, right? I feel like Doc Brown in Back to the Future. Storm's coming. Look at that. But yeah, so everyone, I wanted to say thanks for joining us today. We got 2 more days of the Lawnmower Pro. Well, 1 more day after this. So we're going to do the Lawnmower Pro. And now that is still on pre-order, still pre-order pricing, but it's going to go up here. So if you have it in your cart and you've been looking to buy one, make sure you get on that before the 31st, because that's the last day on the 31st. So you want to stay on that and get on that. And then if you are in Michigan, if you're in Illinois right now, Wisconsin, Indiana, we've got some storms coming. Everybody take cover. Thanks, Ken, man. I'm glad you like the heart. I meant it from the bottom. So yeah, no, it's fun. Try something different. Have a good time. But yeah, so visit yarbo.com. Check out the Lawnmower Pro. You can find the M1 still on Amazon too. So if you want to get something shipped out to you before, because the Pro's only on pre-order, check that out. A lot of updates, a lot of fun stuff coming. Keep the dialogue coming. And then we'll get out here tomorrow. The temperatures are going to be in the 70s. So we'll get out here tomorrow. We'll have some fun for a couple hours, all right? I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for joining. Everyone have a good rest of your Wednesday. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.